What's happening, people? Dan Lawless back again with the big match preview, filling in for Scott. He's still away. He should be back for the next one. So I'm here, and we're going to be previewing the West Ham versus Chelsea game, or the Chelsea versus West Ham game this Saturday. Before we get into that, today is the last day you can take advantage of our Black Friday sale on our merchandise for all of our t-shirts, jumpers and hoodies. You just click the link in the description below. Choose what you want, get to checkout, put in the promo code IRONS 25% off. So if you're looking to get anyone any Christmas presents or anything like that, then today's the time to get it and save some money. We've got Christmas jumper on there as well, you know, so have a look, check it out, see what you think. Let's get into the game. This is probably the least confident I have ever been heading into a game that I can remember anyway. Just no confidence at all. Even when we play a team like Man City or Liverpool, when they're on great form, you feel like, you know what, maybe today could be our day. Like, you get closer to the game and you think this could be it. Like, I have no confidence at all. I mean, for a start, we haven't won at Stamford Bridge in about 17 years. 2002, I think, was the last time we won 3-2. And, you know, that's a long old time. So even on our best, even when we're, you know, our best run of form, we still haven't won at Stamford Bridge in a long time. So now we're, you know, in an awful run of form, relegation form. No wins in 8 games. We're heading to Stamford Bridge. Now, stranger things have happened, but they're flying at the moment, aren't they? Really, I mean, just they did lose to Man City last time, but they gave them a good run for their money, and it is Man City at the Etihad as well. So yeah, I mean, you can't knock them for that. We've obviously got the defensive issues that we have. We've got the goalkeeping issues that we've got. It's going to be a tough one. I mean, look, let's look at it, right? There are some silver linings in there. There are some little points to give us hope. It's not all doom and gloom. Tammy Abraham is going to miss the game through to injury. I mean, he's been unbelievable for them. I think he's their top goal scorer. He's banging in the goals. He's really stepped up. Young English prospect. And unfortunately for him, he's got injured. You know, I don't like to wish anyone injured, but it does help us out that he's not going to be playing in the game. Slightly, obviously, look, it don't take someone who's in great form to score against us. But it's just a little bit extra that gives us a little glimmer of hope. We've got Antonio is back, who really changed the game against Spurs. When he came on, it just lifted everything. So much more direct. Takes players on. He don't just stand there and, you know, wait for the ball to be passed to him. Then right, he moves. He's got movement, and like I said, he'll take players on. He's not just, oh, let me just pass it to him, pass it back, pass it sideways. Like I said, he's a lot more direct, and you know, he scored. Look at his goal as well. Look, it was just outside the box. He took a shot and it went in. None of this like, you know, oh, I'm on the edge of the box, let me pass it backwards to someone else, oh, and then I'll pass it. Just a lot more quick, and he's just a threat. So that is a huge positive, and we have to start him. We absolutely have to start him. I said this on our brand new podcast that you can check out. I said, you know, even if, because obviously he's coming back from injuries, just start him and let's start the game strong and see if we can get some goals in early, then bring him off rather than bring him on when you're chasing the game. It's much better to have him come on and we try and you know, lead the game and then bring him off and then try and hold on to the lead. So that's that's something positive. We have to see what Pellegrini does with that. Unfortunately, Diop is going to miss the game due to being his one-match ban. He got a yellow card wrongly. He was fouled by Harry Kane, pulled his arm down. Diop rightly thought, okay, it's a blatant foul, and handled the ball probably prematurely. Played to the whistle, they say, but handled the ball and got a yellow card for deliberate handball. Michael Oliver, honestly, awful referee. So we're without Diop. So he could bring Balbuena back. Or, I mean, what he did in that game, he brought on Carlos Sanchez, put Declan Rice in defence and Carlos Sanchez in the middle, which I'd rather not do. We've already not got much legs in the midfield. So putting Sanchez there, I don't think is the answer. So I'd rather just maybe bring a Balbuena back in and keep Declan Rice at defensive midfield, as much as he would do a great job in defence. So Winston Reid apparently is going to start training next week. He's been fit to play for New Zealand, but not for West Ham apparently. I don't understand that at all. So I don't know what's going on with Winston Reid, but he won't be playing in this game. He won't be available. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. I think Pellegrini, I don't think we're going to expect to see much radical changes. From his press conference, he still trusts in what he does and what he believes, and he's not willing to change. So don't expect to see anything drastic. I mean, I would really love to see Arthur Masuaku come back in, put him on that left wing, play Anderson in the middle, and then you've got Antonio on the right, and play Allaire up top, or play Antonio up front with Allaire even, and play Snodgrass on the right. That's just a thought, just a thought. I don't think Fornals is ready to be starting. He needs a lot more time. So yeah, it's worrying. I mean, we'll see what happens. Obviously, managers under massive pressure. Got apparently a few games to save his job. I mean, if we win, then that's going to be huge for him, and it could be the turning point of our season if we do win. But it's a big, big ask. And there's already rumours of the club talking to Eddie Howe's people, who I'm not completely sold on, but I wouldn't be mad at it if we went down that route. But I'm not fully convinced by Eddie Howe at the moment. No doubt a good manager, but whether he can do what other managers haven't done and take us where we want to go, that's the big question mark. But something's got to change, because we're in free fall at the moment, so we're going to have to change managers sooner or later. But obviously Sean Dyche, Chris Hughton, David Moyes, Rafa Benitez, everyone's also. I'd like to know who you guys want as a manager. Prediction wise, look, I'm going to have to be pretty honest. I always find it hard to predict my team to lose. And like I said, I always have a little bit of optimism there, like in the back of my mind. If I'm honest, right, with my head, it tells me that we'd lose 3-1. I have that feeling. Like if I had to put money down, I'd predict a 3-0 loss, straight up. My heart tells me we could pull out a 2-2 draw. That's as far as I can go. Like I can't genuinely, honestly see us winning this game. Call me negative or whatever, but yeah, I think realistically, I put mine down. I think we'd lose this 3-1. But we'll see. Maybe the lads can step up, and maybe the Antonio factor is really going to change things. I hope so. We'll be down there. I'll be down there with Scott. We'll be doing fan cams afterwards, so come and chat to me after the game. And hopefully we've got something to smile about. We'll see. Hope you all have a great weekend. Don't forget to check out the t-shirts. You can check out my other channel, Dan Damon J. So we've got Nikki on this week on the podcast crossover. Click the link there, and you can see we had a good laugh and a good chat with Nikki. Talked about some West Ham Fan TV stuff and just some general stuff that we end up talking about, when you get together with your mates. So do check out. Let me know what you think. But ultimately, yeah, like I said, have a good weekend, and please, West Ham, don't let us down. Put in a shift. We'll see. So one thing left to say, come on you Irons.